Hi y'all, Austin here with Outer World Media. Just got here to the library. They just opened up a few minutes ago. Let's go inside and see what we can find. All right guys, just gonna show you real quick fan that came around, but I'm in the western section. All this right here is the western section. From here, wrap around, come around there, all the way back to the western section. Let's see what they got. First thing I do when I come here, I always check the Louis L'Amour section, see if there's something that I don't have. So let's get into it. All right, guys, after about 2 hours, we're done. Gonna go back to the house and show y'all what I got. All right, guys, we're back. I did not get to record this on Saturday when, after the library sale, my wife got sick, unfortunately, so I had to push this back to today on Sunday. So hopefully this montage that I'm trying out for the first time works and y'all like it. Sorry, I'm still working on my first cup of coffee. I didn't get a whole lot this go around, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of running out of shelf space here. I have my library shelf here, and then this is supposed to be like my movie horror stuff, and I'm running out of space here. I have books kind of just put in here, so I need to get another shelf. I am working on that. So I went with quality over quantity. So let's get started with, I'm going to show you all the movies that I picked up. They had quite a few movies that I got. So we're going to start off with Friday the 13th, the first and second season. I've never seen these. I have no idea what they're about. I'll be honest with y'all. I just know they say Friday the 13th, and I have to collect anything and everything Friday the 13th. So happy to have those. I think I paid like $2 a piece per season. So if I don't like them, hey, that's $4. I mean, $4 is $4. Sticking with the vein of, what I'm guessing is, I'm hoping this is scary and horror movies, horror TV show. I did pick up some movies to try to watch for 31 on 31 here in October. We're in June now. Come about August, into July, August, I'll start really focusing on that. So I picked up The Wicker Man with Nicolas Cage. I've been telling my wife about this movie for quite a few years. I just never have bought it. This was new, sealed in package for like $2. I think this has the unrated and then an alternate ending. I just remember watching this as a kid and thinking this movie, not scary, but just there's that scene with the bees, and I thought, man, that's some terrible CGI. Even as a kid, I thought that. So happy to have that. I did pick up one I feel like goes, under the radar. It's not really talked about, I feel like, and that is Hollow Man, starring my boy Kevin Bacon. Yes, my boy. He's in Friday the 13th. Of course, he's my boy. Been telling my wife about this one too, so been happy to have that one. And then I picked up, I know it's going to cause, probably quite a bit of stir in the comments, but I've never seen the original Night of the Living Dead. I haven't seen the 1990 remake directed by Tom Savini. I'm just not that big of a zombie fan. I enjoy, Shaun of the Dead. I enjoy the remake of Dawn of the Dead. But I've been wanting to get it on 4K. I know that Criterion has a edition of it, but they had this there. And I was kind of looking over it, and they have apparently on here a parody called Night of the Living Bread. I have no idea what that's about, but for $2, I gotta get that and watch that. Next was probably the biggest pickup for the haul, and that is Death Valley. I have no idea what the heck this is about, guys. All I know is this is a Scream Factory Blu-ray, and it's got the guy from Puppet Master, it's got the mom from Child's Play, and it's got the kid from A Christmas Story. I had no idea he was in other movies. I probably should have realized that, but you know what? This was $2 as well, so really happy to pick those up. Kind of add to the 31 on 31 collection, or my horror collection, if you will. And I picked up, let's see, 10 books. We'll start off. You're going to notice there's going to be a trend here with most of these, and it should be no surprise. As y'all saw, or we'll see in the first part of this, the first thing I do when I get to the library, I check the movies to see what they have, but then I go straight over to the Western section. I check the Louis L'Amour, and I have a list on my phone of 100-something books that I have by him. And I just check to make sure I don't have them. There were about 4 or 5 more that I didn't have that I had in my basket, but I put them back just because they were in really terrible condition. I know they're probably like 50 cents a piece, but still for 50 cents, I want a book that I can at least read a couple times possibly before they fall apart. But I did get a good stack of Louis L'Amour. I got 8 of them, I believe. So we're going to start off with Riley's Luck. Picked that up. Picked up another Sackett book, and that is Mojave Crossing. And then I picked up Valley of the Sun. This one is a little bit torn, but you know what? It's still in readable condition. So next I picked up The High Graders. I feel like this is a Sackett book, if I'm not mistaken. I guess I'm wrong. It's not. Thought it was. Next I picked up Kilo. Again, have no idea what these books are about, guys. They're Louis L'Amour, and I have to have them for my collection. My collection just keeps growing, as you can see. Next was The Outlaws of Mesquite. Then we have High Lonesome. And then last we got Flint. They did have, and I know I'm going to kick myself in the butt for not picking it up, and I know you guys are going to tell me the same thing, because I'd made the comment before that Last of the Breed by Louis L'Amour. I want to get that in hard copy. They had it. It was like $1. I didn't get it. I don't know why. I'm looking back at it now, kicking myself in the butt. I know why I didn't get it, though, and that's because I don't really have any room up here for extra books I already own. I came across volume 1 of the Sackett series yesterday, and I didn't pick it up because I'm really running out of room. So those are my Louis L'Amour books that I picked up. I do have a couple more books. I think we're sitting at 109, guys. 109 books. I think he has 100 and I don't know if it's 150 or 170, but we're well over halfway there. I got to start reading more of these, especially since my shelf is filling up with them. Next is one that I've been looking for quite a long time, just because I didn't know if I was going to enjoy it or not. Dustin Neely I believe it was Dustin, did a review over a Robert A. Heinlein book, I believe is who it was. And he was kind of telling me some ones. I was like, yeah, I kind of want to read Starship Troopers. I believe it was him who said, man, you got to read it. That's a classic. So I did find it, picked it up. I didn't show y'all, but they have end caps in the cheaper section is what I call it, where they're, books that were turned into movies. And I had this. I'm not going to lie, I don't really like the cover a whole lot, guys. But hey, you know what? For 50 cents, I'm not going to complain. This is one I've been wanting to read the book before I watch the movie. I know the movie's old. I know it has, what is her name? I know it's going to be on the back here. Denise Richards, that's it. I know this has Denise Richards in the movie. So I want to read this and then watch the movie. And the one, it's going to sound surprising, but I've been looking for this for quite a long time. When I was a kid, I remember and it's a novelization of a movie. I remember the first time I watched the movie, vividly remember it. And then I found out on the internet that there was a novelization of the book, and I've just been looking for it. And for whatever reason, people are just asking outrageous prices for it. And that is Braveheart. Braveheart is one of those movies. And I'm sure most of you guys that follow the channel have seen Braveheart. I'm sure y'all probably love it like I do. I think this is, I would probably say, I would have to sit down and watch a couple more of his movies, but this is easily Mel Gibson in the top 3 of Mel Gibson's, movie catalog. This is up there with like Lethal Weapon and We Were Soldiers. I mean, this movie is awesome. So I'm really, really interested to read the novelization and just see. It's not that long a book. It's a little under 300 pages. So super excited to have that, guys. Like I said, not much book-wise. Quite a few movies this go around. But you know what? Like I said, quality over quantity. I feel like we definitely did that this go around. And that's going to be it until next month's library sale. I'm already kind of starting a list of which ones I'm going to pick up. I'm thinking maybe some Brad Thor books. I checked. They had like the first 11 there, so I might pick those up this next go around. But you know what, guys? Like I said, I enjoy doing these videos for y'all, and I appreciate y'all coming by and checking them out. Hopefully this montage and segues that I did work for y'all, and y'all enjoyed it. Y'all have a good one.